black man's soul. Felt like I was born on Mars. Everybody staring too hard. They didn't really think I was a star. Then I around, beat the odds. How did I get right here? Neck wrist on chandelier. Made me wanna drop some tears. Thank God that I switch gears. I'm from another light year, I'm a Martian. 1/3 of a human, just partial. I'm the sergeant, the captain, the marshal. Too fast, everything is slow motion. I get the cash and my money keep grossing. Suicide doors on the coupe when they open. They didn't believe in me. To the stats, number one, you see. I bet my haters can't breathe. Don't even compare to me. Street, yeah, we rare, unique. Sounding like the snare in the beat. I'm from the A, I love you. Where I'm from, cash don't lease. Where I'm from, on the backseat. Where I'm from, a lot of bombs and they sleeping on the street. Yeah, that's at home. Go back to your fam when you miss. My dog dead and gone. I can hear his voice telling me don't go alone. Yeah, the money can't fix that. Had to wrench that. I try my hardest not to look back. Not too long ago, I would've took that. Give me that. If my had to fall cause of one rap. Yeah, ain't no coming back. How I made it at the jungle, yeah, without a scratch. Where I'm at, where I go, how did I get here? Walk around with. I'm from the south, had a go grill. Remember doing shows in Mobile. Go against me in this. You never see the sunrise. I turned 5, I got baptized. We were living up in College Park. Midnight, heard the playing football at Far Park. Christian Park, where your mama get the fine. The story of my life. Way before I ever go to rhyme. Have you ever looking at my kids through the blinds? Confinement mind. How you feeling when you face a dime? The truth be told, I supposed to be locked up in the mind of an old white man, hit a black man's soul.
Baptized at First Baptist Church, the pastor name was Reverend Johnson. Chastised his shirt, he matched his shoes, but had the front, it never bothered him. Hurt his pride, but he swallowed it. Dirt is all that he spotted it, and the dirty south had observers, but you never heard.
The WNBA draft is happening tonight, and we spoke to Asia Wilson last week, and she had some words of advice for the draftees.
You grow up and you always want to have your jersey up there with the commissioner and things like that, and hearing your name being called and you walking up, like that's something that you always see on TV, and then you want to say, okay, I'm here.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Mavericks. The Unicorn, Kristaps Porzingis, dialed in and ready to dominate. His team will be counting on him tonight as they get ready for game time at Staples Center. Mavs, Lakers, just moments away right after this.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7.
Greetings and best. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Porzingis. He's on the cusp of the top 10 in the Western Conference voting.
So still a long way away from being named a starter, but the fans aren't overlooking what he's been doing this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. Rudy Gay is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Bradley in at the point guard. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles.
And in their history, that was worth the price of admission.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Doncic finds Porzingis. They double him with Green. To the middle, here's Gay. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively.
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Davis. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what, Greg? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Here's Doncic. Gets an open look and hits.
Boy, the quick trigger of Luka Doncic makes him especially dangerous in catch and shoot. Good luck, defender.
Outside Bradley. It's up a three. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Bradley. James has got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Porzingis can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Green. Ball's knocked loose. Kicks it out to James. And finished off by LeBron.
You could see in LeBron's eyes he would not be denied on that drive.
Here's Brunson. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Doncic passes to Gay. High post shot. That one a little long.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
You got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
Bradley finds Davis. Porzingis with the block, but he gets it back. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Rudy Gay. Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Hardaway. And it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 5-point game. 4 on the shot clock.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Morris. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
How about the balance, the effort? Markieff Morris takes the hit, still able to convert.
Curry passes to Powell. 1:30 left to play here in the first. Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Howard. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And it goes down 2 points.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
Passes it to Howard. Doncic against Caldwell Pope. A second chance effort. He can't get that one to fall. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Rondo against Curry. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers with another miss. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Warriors. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Rondo with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. No good on the three. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Morris is out there with Howard. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. To the paint, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Rondo dishes to Howard. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And that one is good. Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant's, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
It's great insight.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
Kuzma kicks to Rondo. The pass to Caruso. Trying to get open is Kuzma. Caruso, no good. Dallas leading by 3. Outside for Curry. Lots of room. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Morris passes to Howard. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Dallas. Lakers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good, and the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in, and he makes both free throws. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Outside Bradley. James has a two-pointer. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
The ability to flip the switch, right? LeBron James, he decides it's time for me to score a little bit right now. Let me give my team a little bit of juice.
Pass to Curry, beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's James. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Bradley passes to Davis. And McGee kicks to LeBron. Shot from 12. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Dallas leading by 6. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Inside. Shot's good by Gay. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
James, and LeBron throws it down.
Now, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
The Mavericks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5-10. Dallas calls timeout. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Porzingis, and they pick up 2. Porzingis has got his first basket.
See, you can tell Porzingis knows when he's in close, he's got the kind of size, touch, and length to make that look easy.
Lets it go from 14. McGee finds Bradley, and another 3 for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Dallas leading by 4. The Mavericks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
No good on that one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, similar to his brother Steph, Seth is a knockdown shooter. This guy's a crafty combo guard with a number of tricks up his sleeve.
In the corner, it's James over Curry. Here's Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Runs in the pass to Gay. And he banks in the layup. Gay's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
They grab their own miss. Trying to get open is Davis. And a great move from McGee as he gets it to go.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing, Greg. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
They were really efficient on offense. Shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, Porzingis is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3.
There is so much to love about Kristaps Porzingis. Over 7 feet, sweet shooting jumper, but aggression. This guy will back down from no one.
Davis gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by LeBron. Lets it go from the wing. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Doris, Porzingis not only quick to adapt to the NBA game, also the culture.
I think it helps, Kevin, that he got tutored in the English language starting in grade school. And think about it, Kevin. This man wore his hair in cornrows back then, emulating the NBA players he saw. So both linguistically, culturally, and basketball-wise, it wasn't too big an adjustment for him.
Outside, Green to the inside. With a tie, and McGee kicks to Green. Looking for McGee, gets it there. Porzingis with the block. Brunson scanning the floor. There's the feed to Doncic. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Porzingis. McGee with the block. For the lead. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. And then for Dallas, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Rudy Gay. Hardaway is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Dallas calls timeout. Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention two guys who I think could be considered combo guards who can play one or two, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best positions. But two of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, two names to keep an eye on.
Hardaway kicks to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Doncic, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. In the corner, Hardaway with it. It's good from long range. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Rondo kicks to Howard. Here's Caruso. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, how pretty is the shooting form of Hardaway Jr.? This guy is on point.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Curry's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Rondo against Curry. Over to the wing. Here's Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Kuzma's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Pass to Cauley Stein. He dishes it to Hardaway. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. No good that time. Good D by Rondo. 1:27 left to play in the third. Down low, here's Howard. And that one hits back iron.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
A live body off the bench. Dwight Powell gives you productive minutes.
He does, Kevin, and that's most reflected in the plus-minus when you look at his stats. This is a guy who hasn't averaged a ton of minutes, but he scores and he defends at a high level when he's given those minutes.
And the Lakers with some changes. Davis comes in for Markieff Morris, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Caruso, guarded by Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Curry passes to Hardaway. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Curry. Passes it to Cauley Stein. Fader on the way. Kept alive. Outside for Curry. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
I'll tell you, Kevin, you have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the middle. Cauley Stein in the post. He's guarded by Howard. The pass to Doncic. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Curry passes to Porzingis. With 1 on the clock. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, Dwight Howard staying engaged on the defensive end.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Mavericks lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Caldwell-Pope out there with Anthony Davis. And it's McGee in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Curry's shot is good.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's James. Porzingis with the block. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he gets it to go.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Here's Doncic. That one, no good. Great D that time from James. Lakers trail by 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
Bradley's checked in for Caldwell-Pope. And Dallas with a change here, too. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Seth Curry. Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. From past the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Brunson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Bradley from 3. The Mavericks pull it in. And stolen by James. Here's McGee. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points for JaVale McGee.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Doncic outside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Well, Bradley is remarkable at taking it to the rack. He just uses exceptional speed, Avery, and that athleticism to pick up these fouls.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Dallas calls timeout. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Doncic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. LA's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. James, right side. And another basket for the Lakers.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
In the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough match.
Oh!
Goodness.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Green against Doncic. Inside. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Gay.
And gotta respect the attitude there of Gay. If it's an important point in the game, he demands the ball.
Offensive rebound. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
James outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis gets to Green. James outside. Clock at 6. Right wing. Pulls it up. Offensive rebound. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Mavericks trail by 5. 1:15 left in the fourth. Mr. Porzingis shoots over McGee. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Pass to Davis. Over Porzingis. And it's Davis missing. Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And it's McGee penetrating.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry trying to break free. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
Here's LeBron. It falls!
King James with ice water in his veins. An absolutely breathtaking player.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Curry. Stolen by McGee. And an intentional foul right there. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Leading by 5. And now we've got the intentional foul. That's his first personal foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Sometimes when a guy is the 46th pick, as Danny Green was back in 2009, he can become an afterthought. But what does he go out and do? In just his 5th NBA season, he wins a championship with the Spurs.
Here's Porzingis. To Brunson from deep. Passes to Curry. From deep three-point range, that shot off the mark. And so the Lakers take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. The spotlight's on you all the time. How do you kind of put that to the side and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just want to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.